Taurus, how you doing? So we're here to do your actual January tarot card reading now, and then we've also got a bonus, a few cards here that I thought I would do. But what we'll also do here now is look into your past, or draw a few cards for your future, which would also be for your January 2021, and then also bonus cards here. So let's see, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. What's been going on with Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. So money. money must be funny. Is it funny mummy, or is it a mummy that's got loads of money? Unless your name is Brandon and you're actually from the film studio Money, Tom, or Brandon. I'm hearing Brandon or Brandon Lee, or making my own brand. So something has been cooking up, I feel. You could be doing anything to do with music. You could be cooking up or rocking up. Who knows? But you could be called Dwayne or The Rock. But selling rocks for some reason. I don't know what this is. Love on the rocks, selling rocks. There's love here. It's been on a rocky ground, I feel, at the moment, but it's more stable. Someone's being nurtured. Someone's been nurturing a project and things, watching the money just flow in. Okay? I don't know if there's a constant, it seems to be like a constant cash flow, or a constant craving that may have gone on in the family. You may have gained weight here, or it's either some kind of weight that's being gained, okay? But gaining weight, gaining product, gaining customers, okay? Wow. So you got you've had karmic wheel. So you've got Saturn. So you've got a lot of rewards. It seems that you've been rewarded with money. If it's not love, well, if it's all of it, you've been rewarded with everything. You've received a lot. You could have something to do with the Gemini, where it's where you get everything. But I'm also hearing, well, you also get everything that you want. How come that you've got all of this, but I haven't? Okay? There's been a few other readings that have been floating around with this kind of like jealousy kind of stuff, I feel. As like that you have everything, but I don't have it. Why do you have everybody at the house, but I can't come? As what I'm also hearing. Like, it's to do with this house. House upon the hill, or a prairie. Or like, how come you've got a house or family at the house, but I'm not there? I don't know why I'm hearing that. That someone, I'm hearing two instances, because you've got two tens, right? It's like someone is there, but they're kind of like dormant at home here, where I don't know if I'm picking up an illness of some sort. But I'm picking up like a dormitory as well, like a dorm room or a form room. Okay, so some of you could be teachers or something like that, and it's a form room that you go in. So it might just be saying that you could have anything to do with teaching here, of a form room. Okay, a former, like former person as well. Former. Like I'm also hearing Fontaine, the name Fontaine, or Forza, a car. You might have bought a car. Might be a Forza. Also for her, I'm hearing for her. This is for her. So someone at the house here is quite helpful, and they're saying, I'm doing all of this because it's for you. So listen to Angel Radio, you might like it. I'm doing this for you. I've done it for you. I've done all of this for you. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm looking after the family, and I'm doing it all for you. Okay? So if you're in a partnership, it seems to be going quite well at the moment, because the person is either earning a living, earning a crust, and they're doing it for you. Right? This person does it to you, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, what's been going on? So if you found yourself unlucky in love, right, and your name is Jason Donovan or anything, or Kylie, right? If you're unlucky in love, or your name's Lucy or something like that, or Lucky, but if you find yourselves unlucky in love, you're finding yourself lucky with a windfall of money or clients here. Because whatever went around came back around for you to win it. Okay, so if you won a court case or anything like that, it's going to see, even though I'm looking into the past with the past deck, you can still look at this as future, because time is linear, it doesn't exist. I can't stand that saying. But you can look in the future at the past here. Do you see what I'm saying? And you can look at the past at the future here, because it's just a representation. So what I'm hearing is that I'm representing something. I'm standing up for something. I stood up for myself and I won. And I got it all. And I got money. And I received all of this stuff. Okay. So you may have sold some things. You may have sold out. You could have had another reading was cornering the market and selling out. Right? So it's saying here that you could have well sold this by now. And that you cornered the market and you somehow now received a load of things. So you could have sold off a lot of things and then bought a load of things that are new. Now this could either be for a future project, or it's just the fact that you've done a load of work and you've been paid, or you've sold a load of things that were presently yours to make something. Because I'm hearing that I need all of these things to make my business grow. It's a bit like speculate to accumulate, but I need something else, is what I'm also hearing, though. Taurus, show me what's been going on in the past with Taurus. Because whatever went around, it came back around again. It's a bit like a boomerang, so you could be from Australia. So whatever happened again, it's like I threw it away and then it came back. It's the fly away Peter, fly away Paul, come back Peter, come back Paul. Gemini energy. So your love is here anyway. So love did actually walk through your door. Love walked in through my door. So my door, so you could have anything to do with Ableton or FL Studio or something, but like it walked straight through my door. It went through my door and it went in one door and straight out the other door. Unless it was Doreen Virtue, but we'll get to her in a minute. But it's like, well, I'll get to her in a minute. Hold on a second, I'll be there in a minute with you. So this is someone's very chivalrous. They're very helpful, this person. They don't mind helping people out. It says, well, if you want a hand, I can't show it too close because I don't know if you can show nudity. But here, it's kind of like, look, I'm willing to bend over backwards for you. Like, I do all of this for you. I serve, I provide family and money and support and health and everything else for you. I do it because I love you. I don't do it because I don't. I do all of these things, whether you like it or not, for you because I'm very chivalrous. I work my backside off, basically. Okay, so you've kind of, you've had a lot of that. Someone, like I said, they are willing to give you a helping hand here, whatever it is also for the future, that would still be. Show me what's been going on with Taurus. Because it believes, it depends whether you believe in time or not, Taurus, of how you see metaphysics. But you can always look into the past and it can still be a representation of things to come in the future. So you've kind of got this, what they're telling me is that you've got this representing for the future, doing it for the future. I'm doing this for you, for the future. I'm doing it for us, for the future. Everything is in the hands of the gods, pretty much. Let's see. Because I just heard, well, God is in charge. Right, so I've just heard something like charge, and I did charge for it, and I got it. So I don't know if this was charging a fee or anything like that, and we charged a fee, and then we decided upon what this fee was going to be that we were going to charge these people for it, and we did, and we put in a quote, and we put in our, like, you know, I've done a load of work, and I put in my fee, and then I just got paid. So that is either like a check that came in, okay, or it was something where you're buying and selling and you put in a fee for it and you got it. So it's a bit like a contract. So you received a contract. You received a payoff here. And it's helping you out. So it's kind of like I helped you out. I scratched your back, you scratched mine. And you did get it scratched. So there was something that you may have got scratched. So I don't know if you took it back. I don't know if this is chicken scratch, or if it's scratching a mixing desk or anything like that, and it may have got scratched, or it was something to do with scratching, catching, scratch, catch, some sort of clause, Santa, or like some sort of clause, fee, like contract. Like it was in my clause and it was in my contract that I was to get this bonus. Some of you could have got, some of you could have got a Christmas bonus, because I won't be putting these really out until that part of December, because I always have to do a back catalogue of so many different readings. Okay, and I have to also, but I also have to work it around the algorithm of YouTube. That's why they come out now and again. I have to keep up the flow of the algorithm. So you've kind of got this where you could have got here a Christmas bonus, and it was because you put in the time and effort and worked hard for somebody. They give you a Christmas bonus, right? Or if you're the company owner, you give someone else a bone. Well, you might give a dog a bone, who knows? But you definitely give a bone, so you might give on someone a Leo. I don't know why I'm picking up chicken scratch though around a Leo. A bit like, well, I can just give you a bone, or unless it is a physical present and someone bought the dogs a bone, it's like, well, we're going to buy the dogs like loads of bones and chicken bones, and don't give them chicken bones for God's sake. But we're going to give them a load of bones, because I'm hearing, well, I'll give a dog a bone. Depends what sort of bone or phone you're doing, unless your name's Elliot, unless you're into the old Mandela effect where everybody starts copying everybody, saying time is linear and linear is illusion, and but it's like the old E.T. phoned home. He didn't, he home phoned. So someone home phoned. So it's a bit like Phones for You. It might be a company of something like Phones for You, or I bought a phone for you. Someone could have bought you a new mobile phone or something like that, or a dog bone, and they said, look, this is for Christmas, there's your dog bone. Or I'm also hearing a mobile home as well, where it might have been a mobile phone or a mobile home, because I'm picking up mobile home, because I'm hearing E.T. mobile home, or E.T. will you phone home, or a mobile home, or a mobile phone, right? This is probably why I'm not going to give these out until Christmas. So it's like, well, I've got to send the stock in, and I can't really give all these out until Christmas. So what are you going to get? Well, I'll give you a mobile phone. I'll give you a box of chocolates. There you go. I'll give you a scarf and a handkerchief. I'll give you a pay rise. Right? So I don't know why I'm getting up this chicken scratch kind of energy of like, well, some people got a little and some people got a lot. Unless your name's Stuart, and then he got quite a lot. It's like, well, Stuart got a lot. Stuart done a lot, so let's give Stuart a lot, right? So you might know someone called Stuart, or Arthur Stewart, or something like that. But Stuart wants a lot, Stuart gets a lot. Stuart gets everything. Stuart Little ain't so little. Stuart is Stuart Large. Stuart Large. So there's quite a large person here, I don't know who this is. They're a Stuart, and they're little, but they're not little. They got a lot, or I don't know why I'm hearing eat a lot. Eat a lot. Someone eats a lot. Well, that might be me. But like, they eat a lot. It's like, well, we're going to have to give them quite a bit because they eat a lot. So if we're having them over for dinner, or if we're having them over for tea, or we did do, then they eat a lot. So we're going to have to give them an extra portion. Or we're going to have to give them extra work. They seem to want it, so let's give them it. So, or let's give Em it. So Emily or Emma, but let's give Em it. She'll have it. So I don't know what that's for. Like, well, she'll eat it, she'll have that, she'll take that. Because you kind of got this Gary, or Gary Barlow from Take That, and it's like, well, she'll take that. So what is this? What's the song by Take That? I don't know. It's like, well, will she take that or won't she take it? What, will she believe it or will she not believe it? It's like, well, take that. So it's like, well, are we going to take her or are we not going to take her? If we've got to take her, it's kind of like, well, let's just give him a bit of chicken scratch and let's bait her. And let's just see, you could be dealing with a fish also. Okay, let's just bait it and let's just throw it out there and just see if she'll take that. So it's kind of like, well, what are you going to buy them for Christmas? It's like, well, I don't know. It's like, well, I've got this one, a mobile phone. I've got this one. Well, let's just palm her off. A palm reader or a tarot reader or something. But let's just palm them off with like silver and gold, or let's just give her some money, or let's just give them a mobile phone, or let's give them a new van, or a new place to live, or a mobile home. So you've got a mobile home, you've got a mobile phone, you've got ET phone home, so you ain't going to get anything unless you phone home. So I don't know what this is for. Like, Santa? I mean, is this Saint Nick or something? Or Nicola? Or Nicky? Or is it the black market? Nicky Black Market? So it's like, well, look, we can get this off the black market. So let's just buy them a mobile phone off the black market. Let's try and get it cheap. Well, I mean, what is this? Because I'm hearing this, Randolph, is that you, Mortimer? And it's like, well, let's just get this, like, yeah, I got pictures of your mum, oh no, that's the Goonies, right? Don't know, someone could have some pictures of something, or the name Pitch or Pitchley, 15:15 on the clock. Keep up with it, because they're coming out, Taurus, of like, okay, let's just pitch a tent, okay, and let's just see if they want to come and stay in the tent. What? It's like, well, can I sleep? It's like, well, you can sleep in the backyard if you want, or down the yard, down the driving yard, or like the golfing thing, like down the yard. So it's like horse racing or golf. So these could be presents or gifts, I don't know, like a certificate. It's like, look, we'll give them a golfing certificate. We'll give them something down the yard. Or it's like, we'll come down the yard and see what you've got. What is it, a 10? Well, you can sleep at work. So I don't know what this is for. What on earth am I channeling all of these gifts? I don't know, someone's definitely dishing it out though. But you've got this Gary Barlow type sort of energy. God, I wish I could think of a Gary Barlow song, I just can't. It's like, I wish I could just think of Gary, but I can't. It's like, oh, well, we'll give Gary nothing. It's like, he's alright, let's just give him a pair of slippers or something like that. It's like, Gary Barlow? It's like, what do you want, Barley? Barley. Bailey? The name Bailey? Do you want a new dog? It's like, well, let's just give him a new dog then, Bailey. It's like, let's give him a dog, Bailey. Or the Bailey the dog, or the bailiffs. What is this for, man? Let's give them a dog for Christmas. So, well, they got bones. If they got bones, we might as well have a dog. So, I don't know. It's like, well, who can look after the dogs? Let's give them a phone, see if they can look after the dogs. Or go, oh, okay, there's another gift here, guys, sorry. There's a horse racing or a dog racing. Let's go to the dogs. Let's go and watch the dogs race. Dogs race. Dog's face? Doll face. You're right there, doll's face. Or like dog's head. That's what we call everybody here. You right there, cat's head? Are you getting on dog's head? But yeah, I mean, that's ignorant. That's how we speak over here. You right there, cat's mouth? Are you getting on dog's head? I mean, you know, British slang when you come from where I am, you can call anybody anything. Guarantee you, majority of people will say, man, I love a donut. And then you go, bruv, you are a donut. And I mean, what do you mean you're a donut? It's like, yeah, you're a donut. So, or like, I don't know, but like a donor, like an organ donor or an organ, like a synthesizer. Maybe it could be a Jupiter X, it could be a Capricorn energy. There you go, there's a Capricorn. Could be a Jupiter X or something. Actually, I've actually just got one of my favourite. Actually, Napalm, you're right. How you getting on, bruv? I've actually just got up one of my favourite YouTubers. If you want to go over and say hello, right, you can go over and say hello, Claudio. Dr. Mix. I love Dr. Mix. He's great, man. He has got such a good vibe, and I am sure that he is more than likely a. I don't know. He could well be a Taurus. He could have that in his chart. But I think he's probably a water sign. I think more of a Pisces in his chart. But Dr. Mix, and I'm just looking at the Roland Falcon synthesizer. It's actually really nice, but do you know how much that thing is? Yeah, no. no. But I was just watching it. I'm picking up Roland Jupiter X or something, or like a Roland synthesizer, or a Rolex, or a Bolex, or man, fake stuff's been thrown around here all over the place. It's like, well, let's just give them something fake. It's like, well, what do you want, breasts or something? It's like, what do you want, chicken breast? Unless someone's like, no, I just want everything fake. I don't know. Because I'm picking up some people being palmed off with something that's fake. It's like, well, let's just give them that. That's all right. That's just fake. That's not real. So, I don't know. Why on earth I see all this stuff? Dog races. Someone going to the dog races, right? Going to Newmarket. I mean, if you come from around here, the way you go, well, if you go dog races, you go, well, I ain't going to tell you. But if you went horse racing, you would go Newmarket. You go Newmarket. So that would be Newmarket races. So obviously there's other places that have Newmarket. So yeah, well, if you went dog racing, you'd go Peterborough, really. So the name Peter, or Borough, or Murrah, Farrow, whoever that is. Don't know. Anyway, let's see. Falcon, some sort of falcon. Picking up like a falcon. Falcon. Let's see. Pharaoh or Falcon, or begins with F. Effie, Steph, Stephanie. Anyway, let's see. Taurus, what's been going on with them? I mean, really, do you really get that from the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles and Saturn? Pretty much, that's what you get for it. How much do you charge? Well, you know. But you got the Star as well. So you got your wishes, you got your dreams, you got your lover. Dream lover. Are you an Aquarius or a Gemini? You could have it all in your chart. But like, well, you seem to be my everything. Because you to me are everything. The sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. So you could be called Cheryl. Or Sherry, Sherry baby. Someone likes a good old drink of sherry. Kerry, the name Kerry. Mason, the Masons. Kerry Mason. Or the Freemasons. Well, that's probably why someone's got everything here, because they've probably done a little bit of the old, what do you call it, juju? I don't know. But they've done a bit of the old Freemason stuff. Very peculiar. Anyway, you got everything you wanted. Taurus landed right here, right now. So I got everything I want to sign everybody else. That's pretty much what seems to be here. Let's see. So what was the Ten of Pentacles about? Ten of Pentacles, man, y'all had a good one. I mean, what was up with your other reading? Well, I don't know. I can't really remember it because it was a while back when I done that one. But Ace of Cups, the Fish in the Cup, there it is. Steve, when you say we're channeling and this isn't the Fish in the Cup, what do you mean? This card, this is a fish in the cup. Right, so someone's fishing for their dream. And they got it. Could be an M or a W. Could be with a water sign called M or W, M and W. Wobble you. Wobble, 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 wobble. Or Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Jean or Wilder. Or Stir Crazy. Someone could be Stir Crazy. But, well, I don't know. This M has been turned upside down to a W. So it's a bit like M and W. I don't know, it's more of a like a wobble you. Wobble you? Trouble you. Oh, someone's troubling. It's like, oh, am I going to trouble you? Nah, come on in. It's like, you ain't troubling us. Someone feels like they're being troubled. Trouble water. Double water. Someone could be a double water. Well, they could be from Majolta. Did you not know that the water in Majolta don't taste like it altar? So there might be an altar. There might be a marriage or something that could be coming up in your future. But you're looking at the past. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on my side. Oh, gee, that ain't lucky. That's unlucky for some. Well, they're the people that lost. That's what I'm saying. Some people lost out, saying, well, you know, it's like we got everything we want. That's all we're really worried about. Everybody else loses. Oh dear. Could be a Capricorn. Capricorn could be all up in the mix. Could be Dr. Mix. Could be all up in the mix. It's like, well, I don't know who to choose or who wins or who loses. Libra. Also, Sagittarius. Pisces, definitely all up in this one. There's some sort of satanic, or okay, I heard a satanic ritual, but we'll leave that one. Or the name Richard, or Richie, or Riches, but begins with R, or Lara, or Ara, Tara, also Tara, Richard, Richie? But I don't know, there's some kind of troubled waters seems to be going on there. Or Kelly, or Waters, Kelly Waters. Roger Waters, also Pink Floyd, Comfortable Mum. Something. Oh, hopefully nothing happens around Roger Waters. Told you there's something here around water sign energy of Pisces because they're 3. Might be to do with their mum. This is the past. Steve, get out the future. Get out. It's like, just get out the future, will you? Future Ventura. Someone could have been going on a holiday to Future Ventura. I don't know, I've never been. Future Ventura, but it's like, well, we can't go. I'm sorry, but we can't go to we can't go to the future. We can't go to Effie or F. Anything to do with Steph or F. Neff, Steph, Steve. Can't go to Steve. It's like, well, I can't go to Steve, so where do I go? Well, if I can't go to Steve's house, then where do I go? Some of you know another Steve. But it's like, well, if I can't go to Steve, then where do I go then? What do I do? If I can't ask them or I can't go there, then I need to come here. And someone's like, well, come on in. And someone's like, well, I really don't know because I don't know if they're coming or they're going. Or I don't know. Let's see. Lovers. Lovers, dream lover. Let's fight about it then. See, everybody thinks that the turnip on the turnip is like, Steve, you're giving us such a good reading, but we're not in that wavelength. No, someone's fighting about love with a Gemini. It could be someone that you know here. Okay, it doesn't have to be yourselves. You don't have to make every single message relate, because your soul groups are people that you know. Oh, I know someone that's with a Gemini. I know a life path number 5. I am also a Taurus, which is also a 5. So I always seem to be dragged into people's lives. I always seem to be dragged into their drama. What is it now? What do you want to know? Yeah, well, they didn't want me. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leo, Aquarius. So what, you want to come and stay here? Well, you can't stay here. Well, so, well, why can't I stay there? Because you kind of got this, oh man. You got this 8 energy where that is someone that's thinking too much. They're all up in their head. And they're worried about where they're going to stay. And they're worried about staying with people that make them feel uncomfortable. When this person generally feels uncomfortable as an 8, they can feel intimidation. Because they feel intimidated, they can then feel that they don't want to ask. So I don't want to ask if I can stay. So why can't I stay if you don't want me to stay? Okay, so I'll just sit in the 8 of Swords. And I'll worry, sick about it. The fact that I can't come, I can't go, I can't stay. I feel trapped in my head. And because I don't feel trapped in my head, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. And I don't know if you want me. I don't know if the other person wants me. And now I'm completely and utterly worried about being on my own in the 8 of Swords. So who wants to visit? Who wants to visit the 8 of Swords? Whoever would want to visit an 8 of Swords when they're all up in the head, worried, intimidated, comes across as intimidating because all they're thinking about is an intimidating energy. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I would, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I will. You know, I can't make up my mind, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I feel intimidated, yeah, but I want to come, but I don't really want him or her or that to be there. Or I don't want to stay long, or I can't stay long, or should I stay long? Should I stay, should I go? As a reflection of a person that goes through that, you've got to go and visit that person, right? So there, you've got 8, which is Aquarius, Leo. Aquarius, Leo. So as a reflection, this person can't make up their mind whether they're coming or going or staying with other people or pushing people out or letting them in. As a soul group here, you're completely and utterly up in a mix with this person here. Or with these people. It might be why, like, you know what, all you're going to get, bruv, is chicken scratch, because I'm just going to sit here, which is pretty much what I do. Everybody else, y'all can run around like chicken scratch. Oh, Phil, was that you, Phil? Phil, you're right, Phil, what's going on, Phil? I mean, just watch EastEnders, you'll know what's going on with Phil, right? But it's a lot of drinking. Go on, Phil, you back on the bottle again, bruv? So anybody else, if you're not from Britain, you probably have never watched EastEnders, and I haven't watched it for years, and I don't even know if Phil or his brother, or 2 of them from London, but like, I don't know whether they're still in it or not. But chicken scratch. So you're kind of like, bruv, like, what, you back on the bottle again? Or you back thinking again? Or you back with them again? If you're back with them, what are you doing? So you kind of go, well, which one are you backing? Us, or them, or this dog, or that cat? Are you backing the dog or the cat? Are you backing the walk the dog? Are you going to this bar, or are you going to that bar? Are you going to this boozer, or are you going to that boozer? Which boozer are you at? Or you've kind of got this energy of someone running around like an headless chicken, and you're like, bruv, I'm just going to sit here. Everybody, out. Y'all do what you want. Where's the TV remote? Give me some food, stick it right in front of me, put the box on, bruv, stick my feet up, and I'll just sit here and watch that. And y'all can just run around like headless chickens. That would be me all day long. Anybody that tries to do daft stuff in my head, I just think, well, your name's Ed, maybe? Or Zed? There's just one chocolate watch. You might be watching America, the police thing, Zed. But I don't know. Me, I'll just ignore everybody then and just think, oh man, y'all sort yourselves out. Listen, it's just another day. Jesus Christ, why can't you just sit there and watch the TV? Like, no, but because it's Christmas and we're all supposed to be doing all of this stuff. And they're like, bro, I ain't really bothered. I mean, you know, it's another day, isn't it? Why can't you do that the next day? Because we're all supposed to be doing it. That's what I told people about belief. Everybody has such a belief. What is a belief? A lie. What is life? Lie. What is believe? Lie. Everything you believe, everything that is a belief, everything of an expectation, when it don't work out, what do you get? Let down, like a tyre, right? Like a Cancerian. So you get let down, right? Because people can't do things, because you had this all in your head of thinking, oh, you know what? I had this expectation that you were going to do it. That's what I thought. It's kind of like, right, I'm not going to tell this person, I've just got an expectation that for Christmas I'm going to get a PS4, right? And that there's a game that I want, for instance, I don't know, say that it's Far Cry 5 or Far Cry 6 when it comes out, right? And I had an expectation for that, and what I really got was an Xbox, or I got an Xbox, or I got like a PS3, or I got a PS4, but they bought me something to do with a cooking program or something. It's like, no, bruv, I wanted that game. It's like, well, sorry, but we can't afford it. We can't do that. Oh, yeah, but I wanted it. I had an expectation I was going to get it, but it didn't quite work out. So you kind of got Libra references of like the best made plan just went to pot, pretty much. It's kind of like, well, I had all these plans, I had all of these things, and it didn't quite work out. No, of course it don't. Because people have their own head, they have their own minds, they have their own lives to lead, right? So, or Leonettas, Viennetta. When someone's going ham at the fridge with a ham and the Viennetta, or the Vanessa, I'm getting mad at Vanessa, she's annoying me. So I'm getting mad at Aunt V. Anyway, let's have a look. Well, there you go. So it's all to do with family, it's all to do with Aquarius, Leo, they're right caught up in the middle of it, all in the family argument, all sitting there watching Professor Clump. Man, it's party 6 and we're hungry. So it's like, feed us. It's like, well, I'll feed you. What is it? Bullshit? Yeah? Let's feed them some bullshit. Let's just tell them that the ship has gone and let's just say that we're sailed. So some sort of sail. Sail? Sal? Sal? Sal's sailed. He's sold everything. I mean, go and watch Sal. It'll probably charge you $15 for a 2-minute reading. I don't know. Ooh. Sorry. Anyway, someone's ship is Sal, the name Sal, something like that. Sally, Aunt Sally, Wazle Gummidge, Aunt Sal, something like that. Arscow, go on, Moscow. Oh dear, someone's got a big scar on their head maybe. Or like Arscow, it's like, well, you're going to have to go and ask Al. And you're like, bruv, I ain't going to ask him. Look at that. You're right, Al, are you watching? You ain't got Taurus in your chart, but you know him though, right? Go and ask Al. Bruv, I ain't going to ask Al. I ain't going to ask Al, he'll probably rip my head off. So I ain't going to ask him. Or Arskel. Arskel or Rascal? Dirty Rascal. Oh, dirty. There's an old dirty rascal here. Someone could be watching another Friday. Anyway, that's your past, or your present, or your future. Make up your mind, right? But more likely your past, because this is going to be more than likely all the lead up to Christmas, all the Christmas plans and the arguments that it's caused, and that it could well cause for December right here. Right. So let's go into what they've got. Just give me a couple of cards for this pile here of stuff here. Let's see. Look for a sign in the near future. So in the near future, you need to look for a sign. Well, look for a sign. It could well be, if you're blind, you might hit one, right? So someone could get it in the future, or someone could get it, which is Stephen King. Oh, hopefully it's not me. You might hit your brother, Al, right? Because he's called Steve as well, right? So you might hit him. I don't know. Or it might be me. Who knows? But look for a sign, post, or look for a post-production of something to come out in the near future. But, well, that's me basically look for a sign. Well, the sign I'd be looking for is a red flag, that's for sure. That would be like a... You definitely don't want a white flag, that's for sure. Like, oh, let's just call it a truce, let's just call it, you know, I surrender. No treat, no surrender, I'll just do it anyway. So that's normally what's going to happen, but what has happened. But generally you need to look for a sign. In my eyes, that would be a red flag, to be honest. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go on. I was going to do you a few cards, but I've given you quite a bit here, Taurus. Hopefully you guys want to join Patron and keep the food in my mouth so I can have some heating and stuff for Christmas. But anyway, thanks very much, guys. This is going to go to Tier 1 and Tier 2 if you want to continue to watch your reading. And then we're going to do you a full spread for the month. And then we'll clarify the cards, and we're also going to clarify this look for a sign and also in the near future. And then we'll look into your January reading. It is very cheap. If you want more of a reading or more readings and stuff that you don't get anywhere else, then if you've not followed the channel for a while, the Secret 7 Full Access Bundle gives you bi-weekly readings, this extended reading as well. It gives you a life path reading. It gives you also a bonus reading for January that comes, well, for each month now. It was for January, but it comes out as a bonus reading that we do that goes over there as well. You get readings that don't come out on YouTube that just get posted over to there. I'm going to be doing a yearly reading that also goes only over onto that tier. It'll either start here and go over, but it just generally goes to there. Or you can pick and choose. You can also buy my music as well if you want to. It's Angel Radio. It is on this channel. You can watch it for free. But if you do like it and you want to download it, it's very cheap. I think it is only £3 and you can have as much as you want. They're all there. And you can have them for as long as you want as well. Am I trying to sell it? But anyway, y'all know the link is below. Anything that you want basically is below. You just have to read whatever's in the show more section. But it pretty much tells you everything. Okay? Alright guys, thanks very much to us. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Stay tuned though, because I will be back for more during your life path. If you don't know what your life path number is and you're watching this, there's also a link below, and it does tell you how to calculate your life path number, and it does it for you. And then once you've got that number, stay tuned, because we also do your life path readings. Okay? Alright guys, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.